Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to Trading Made Easy right here on YouTube. I am back with another video demonstrating the triple arrow system and simple, easy ways that you can utilize this system. I have developed just simple ways of trading. And let me just say, there are so many ways that you can trade, like so many. I've seen quite a few various methods and strategies that traders use, to trade in the market. So if it's working for you, whatever way you're trading, if that's working for you, then fantastic. The only thing that I would suggest and highly suggest is that you be consistent with that. Be consistent with that. Another thing is I am of the belief that you should know at least two different ways that you can trade. And the reason I feel that way is because, life changes, your schedule changes. Different things happen throughout the day, throughout the week that may impede upon the way or the structure, your trading structure that you've implemented for yourself. It may be, impeded upon because things happen. For myself, for instance, I may have to I may have a situation that just arises in the household that needs my immediate attention. I may be called away on other uh, areas of responsibility that I have, and I may be in a situation where I'm upset and angry. That definitely will change the way that you trade. And so my point is things change from day to day, and it could possibly impede upon your trading environment that you've created for yourself. And so for that reason, I believe that it's a benefit to you to be able to trade different ways. You should have a scalping strategy that you can always go into the market and pull out money. You should have that. And there are many ways that you can do that, especially guys with the triple arrow system. Now, my previous videos, I speak about the triple arrow system being like a GPS. And I totally believe that because it will guide you. It will lead you to your destination if you not only follow the arrows, but implement some rules that govern your entry, right? That govern your entry because with Trading Made Easy, what I teach is quality over quantity. Quality over quantity. And for that reason, I have implemented a trading plan that is very effective and it complements the triple arrow system just great. We have great success with that. And so it's good. It's good. So today, really, really quick, I'm just opening up the vault a little bit, but I do want to be able to provide some value here on my YouTube channel that you can use. Now, everything that I do is going to be based on the triple arrow system. So let me just say, if you do not have the system, you absolutely need to have the system, and you should have the system, and you would be glad that you have the system. Okay, after you learn how to maximize it, which I show you how to do that, teach you how to do that as well. But if you don't have the system, utilize the link that I'm going to put in the description to purchase your system. Yes, you have to purchase the system. It's not my system. I just purchased it, not just like just now, but I purchased the system and it was just the best thing that I've done other than learning how to trade, right? It was truly, truly the best decision that I have made in purchasing this suite of indicators. It's an indicator system. It's a trading system that you can use to simplify your trading. And it's stress free. It really, really is because the triple arrow system guides you. It does a lot of the heavy lifting for you in that it's an all inclusive package of. It's one system. Don't get me wrong, but it includes your support and your resistance. It includes your trend lines. It includes, price action, which is the arrows. It's just phenomenal. And one of the things that I do for my subscribers is I basically show you how to maximize it. And I do that by sharing different, simple, easy trading strategies that you can use with the triple arrow system. So It's a phenomenal deal. It's a one-time cost for this indicator slash trading system, and that's $323. Just rounded like to 324 because there's some change in there. And it's one time, guys. It's one time. Now, if you are in the trading arena, then you know $324 for one time with no monthly fees is phenomenal in and of itself. Because here's the deal. Forex trading, forex education, I should say, is very expensive. It's very expensive. Thousands upon thousands of dollars that you would pay, or there are companies where you would pay a one-time fee initially, and then there's a monthly commitment. What I can say to you, and this is a huge benefit with this system and this community, is that there is no monthly, like I mentioned, but then there's ongoing training too. So you can focus, guys, and it's so important. You can focus on learning how to trade and actually profiting in the market, utilizing the system without having to keep putting money out. You know what I mean? So it's hard to get a person to pay a monthly fee for the education, and they're trying to learn the education and profit, and that typically is a clash. Okay. And so most people, there's a limited time that they will be in that type of environment before they go the other way. So I'm glad that with this system, it alleviates that. It just removes that element altogether, and now individuals can come in and they can just focus on profiting, because again, GPS, arrow system, and you're still learning how to trade. So we want to try to keep as much of your money in your pocket and help you to grow that. That is the goal. That is the objective. And so I'm just happy that I saw the value. I purchased it, and I've been very successful using it. And so now I'm trying to show you, right? So what I'm bringing to the table, ladies and gentlemen, are various simple, easy trading strategies utilizing the triple arrow system. Now, what I want to share with you today, real quick. We're going to, let me move myself out of the way. We are going to just do a little back test real quick, just to show you the effectiveness of the triple arrow system. Now, I do incorporate my 50 moving average to my system. Other than that, this is everything that you would actually get with the triple arrow system. The 50 moving average is part of the Trading Made Easy trading plan that is very effective and very successful utilizing it. Let me move myself down some. Okay, so, all right, so our arrows come in, big arrow, two little arrows moving in the same direction. So we got our triples, right? We have our triples, and as you can see, it was a bearish move here, and it certainly went down, right? It certainly went down. And of course, the market corrects itself and it impulses. It corrects, it impulses. And so that's nothing new, right? But what did it actually do? It went from your triple arrow. What did it do? It actually went down, and it went down to this point where the opposite big arrow populated, basically indicating to us that the direction, price wants to change directions. It wants to at this point. But had you taken that trade from, say, triple arrow to the next big arrow, you would have earned about 100, I believe that's 145 pips. 145 pips. Now, that is one of the strategies I use. I trade arrow to arrow, and I double up, but nevertheless, I do trade arrow to arrow, and I capitalize on my pips that way as well. So that's another way that I teach. There's other things involved in that, just to solidify your trade and to maximize your profit. So that's, again, part of my coaching that I do for my triple arrow subscribers. And again, all the information is going to be inside of the description of this video, so that you can reach out to me and get started, you know. Or if you have questions, certainly you can certainly reach out to me for those questions as well. Okay, so let's go back some. So, okay, we got our big arrow indicating that price wants to now go in a bullish move, right? It wants to go to the upside. Well, the triple arrows came in, okay? It crossed the 50, right? And what did it do? What did it do? It went from, after it crossed the 50, let's start right there, and it closed. We take it up to this resistance area here. That's a little over 100 pips right there. A little over 100 pips right there, okay? And had we traded arrow to arrow, which a lot of people do, right? The only thing I do is show you how to do that effectively so you don't lose money. But had you done that, right, at say this point after it closed the 50, let's take it to the next big arrow going in the opposite direction. That's 170 pips. 170 pips. Easy, simple trading, guys. You put your trade in, you make sure that you're not over leveraged, and let the system do what it do. You go and live your life. Literally, go live your life. Spend time with your family. You don't have to stress over your trading. And those that are doing that because they're unsure with their trading technique and their level of understanding. They're very unsure about that, right? And so they'll get in a trade, the market will go against them, and they get out because what they're doing, they don't have enough understanding, enough knowledge, confidence, and know-how to know what price is doing. Well, the triple arrow system, listen, you have your arrows that's telling you what price is doing. You have your arrows, so you don't really have to watch it because the arrow is going to set your alerts. Again, I'll show you all of that, and you come back when price has hit your level, and you made your money. You're done. Okay, so that's the goal. That's the goal. So if you want to trade stress free and worry free, then definitely subscribe to this channel so you can stay abreast. But get the system, get in the coaching, one of the coaching sessions that I have. Also, you'll be put into my exclusive. It's exclusive to my coaching clients and my Triple Arrow subscribers, a Telegram group where we do those types of things together and provide resources and things like that I provide. Trading ideas, updates on different pairs and what's happening, and just all kinds of cool things like that, right? And it's building, so it is still a work in progress, but you'll definitely be able to get some value out of the Telegram group. So this is the last one I'm gonna do, and then I'm going to actually show you one of those simple, easy ways. Actually, it'll be two because this is a simple, easy way as well. So our big arrow came in, bearish move, so it's telling us that the market wants to sell, right? Then the triples came in when the two small arrows populated, going in the same direction. Okay, so after the candle closed, the bearish candle closed below the 50, then you could get in. This is what I teach. Some people get in after it closed when the triples come. Hey, that's fine if you're trading arrow to arrow. And so I go down here, and basically I would have gotten in here when it pulled back, but I'm going to take that down to the next big arrow that populates going in the opposite direction. And that would have gotten 267 pips. 267 pips. Now, this is one thing I want to do, and I typically have this on my chart. I just took it off for this video. But I like to put my day separators on here as well because I like to know how long it will take for me to get to that point, right? Well, 262, 267, something like that. So this day is when you would have gotten in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 days. So basically that would have covered a weekend because it's 5 trading days, right? So 6 days, 5 days, and over the weekend. 267 pips, guys. That's great. That's absolutely great. So of course, do the math, right? Do the math. 267 pips. Let's start with a 10-cent lot because If you're working with a small account, that's what I would recommend, depending on how small it is. But let's start there. 10 cents. So that's $2.67. And don't close your eyes on $2.67 because that's $2.67 more than what you had. And you didn't have to go out and work for it. You didn't have to borrow it. You didn't have to do anything for it, but just hit the button at the appropriate time. So put it in perspective, guys. Put it in perspective. So $2.67. So now you got a larger account, 267 pips. And so now we're going to do 80 cents. 80 cents. Now that's $213. Again, you didn't have to go labor for it, physical labor for it. You didn't borrow it. You didn't have to sell anything, any of your merchandise. You simply just hit the button at the appropriate time. $213. So that's phenomenal, guys. And this, now let's just take the 213 and if you do 213 in a 4-week time frame, $854 with just 80 cents. Pocket change. Change that's at the bottom of your purse. Change that's in your console in your vehicle. Pocket change can create financial freedom for you if you're with the right community and you're utilizing the right strategy and the right trading system. And we have that here. So just to give you some perspective. All right, so now let me take these day separators off and I'm going to show you. Now I'm going to show you another simple, easy way that you can trade utilizing the triple arrow system, right? Let's move over here now. So one of the things that I do, again, you got to know different ways to make your money. Just because life happens, your money shouldn't stop. And it doesn't have to stop in this environment. It doesn't have to stop in this environment because, again, we're just hitting the button at the appropriate time. So this is one of the trading strategies that I do. It's real quick, simple, stress-free, and that's what I'm about. I mean, that's me. That's me. I have too many other things to do that I'm responsible for, and I don't want to be stressed out. I don't want to be stressed out on the charts. So I look for simple, easy trading strategies. I watch my leverage, and I go on with life. So what I did was I just added the Fibonacci. I added the Fibonacci. I just need my glasses. They should always be near me because, my goodness. But anyway, add the Fibonacci. Now, not going to get into Fibonacci training. That's reserved for Telegram when I provide it there. But I will say, you know, the Fibonacci obviously is a phenomenal tool that is used to identify key reversal zones in price. And you can use that to determine a take profit. You can also use the Fibonacci to determine reversals, right? And how far the potential reversal will go before it goes back in your direction. It's phenomenal. It's great. It's very consistent. Very consistent. Now, we don't like to use guarantees in the market because nothing is a guarantee, right? Nothing is a guarantee. But this here, and at least the way I use it, it's about a 95% accuracy rate that price is going to hit that golden zone. And there's a golden zone with the Fibonacci. And that golden zone area is the 50 on the Fibonacci, as well as the 61.8. And basically what that means is that almost all the time it's going to hit those key levels. So for me, I'm going to go with the 50. So I will do the 50. Sometimes I'll do it more, but that's in analyzing and that kind of thing. I do analyze. I'll just haphazardly throw the trades in. I have a good idea as to what price is doing. But again, during those times where I have other things going on, I'll go up to the 50 because I know it's going to hit the 50. Like, it's going to hit it. The only thing I don't know is when it's going to hit the 50. And when it hit the 50 is really none of my concern, to be real honest. Why? Because I'm not over leveraging my account, first and foremost. I'm not over leveraging my account. I can withstand the swing. And that's one area that a lot of people make mistakes because they want to make a whole lot of money real fast rather than focusing on consistent growth, small incremental consistent growth. And you compound in your account and it will just balloon. It will balloon. You look up and you have a considerable amount of money when you are consistently growing your account in small increments. And of course, small is relative. Small is relative to your account balance. So what's small for me may be large for you and vice versa. So it's relative to your account balance. But the point is, don't over leverage your account, right? So I'm going to show you this real quick and then I am going to wrap it up. Now, so big arrow came in, bearish move. Here's our 50. Here is our 50 right there, right? So what did price do? Did it hit? Absolutely. Right here. Bam. So you got your triples that came in. I like to use my MACD as well. So let me show you. This is this is not the Trader Made Easy trading plan, but it's still a good plan, right? It's still a good plan. I like to work beyond my 50. Okay, so if I'm selling, I want my candle to close below my 50 because price is in a stronger downtrend momentum, right? I don't have time for a whole lot of pullbacks and all of that kind of stuff, right? And when you're working with larger lot sizes, you don't listen. There's no such thing as no pullback, but you want as little as possible, because a 10, 20 pip pullback on a large lot size, that can hurt. But nevertheless, so that's what I do. Okay, so I'm just going to talk about how I do it, right? So it closed right here, and I can put my position in, and I will take it to my 50. So roughly, if I had done that on this particular time, that would have been 51 pips. 51 pips. I can do a whole lot with 51 pips, a whole lot. So and it's the same day. I like my money in my account each day. That's always my goal, is to see my money, grow daily. So right there, you're done. You're done, right? So now we got our big arrow going in the opposite direction now. Price wants to go up in a bullish momentum at this point. So now what I would do again is I'll wait for it to close the 50. If it closes beyond the 50, above the 50, right at the 50 on the fib, then okay, I don't take that one. I have a whole lot of pairs to choose from, and I have my arrows to tell me where price wants to go. So keep it in perspective. If you are challenged in identifying the trend, and you challenge in identifying your entry, this trading system, triple arrow, is definitely going to alleviate that for you. It's going to provide you with that. And then the trading plan that I provide will certainly help you to tighten your entry so that you can have little to no drawdown, right? So it's just a great combination of the two. Again, click, get everything that you need. Everything that you need, I'm going to put inside of the description here, okay? Subscribe to the channel as well. Subscribe. If you're getting value, subscribe. Why wouldn't you? So that you can get some education here. And like I said, I do come on and I like to provide some value. And the value that I do provide is going to be showing you how to maximize the system, how to trade simple and easy. Trading made easy for a reason, utilizing this system. So that's what you're going to get when you come to this channel. So if that's for you, I am so glad that you're here. I'm glad that you're here. I am glad that you're here. Okay, so bullish right here, and we're going to the 50, right? We're going to the 50. So it closed above the 50, and I will just take that to my 50 on my Fibonacci. And the 50 line is right here. Did it go? Absolutely. Absolutely. It's the golden zone, guys. It's going to hit that mid section. That mid section is going to hit it. The only thing that we don't know is when it happens, but we know it will. We know it will. And so you made your money right here. So depending whatever your lot size is, no concern on my end, but you would have certainly got you about 97 pips. Can you live with 97 pips? And you don't have to watch. And the reason I say you don't have to watch is because, one, don't over leverage your account. Oftentimes when you're over leveraged, you got knots in your stomach when it pulls back, because you know that you put too much weight on that trade based on that account. So don't do that. Alleviate the stress. The other thing is, it's the 50 on the Fibonacci. It almost always hit the 50. The only thing is you don't know when. But do you really need to know when? You just know that it will. You know you have money. Your money is working for you. Your money is working for you as it approaches the 50. And when it hits, voila, bam, money in the bank. Money in the bank. Do you think that's simple? Put it in the comments. Give me those that find yourself here. Put it in the comments. Is this simple? Is this something that you can wrap your head around? Do you see the simplicity of that? Just think about living your life, doing what you are responsible to do, and not have to worry about your money making money for you because you're following the rules. That's the key. You're following the rules. That's how it really should be. And that's a trading environment that you can absolutely benefit from. You really can. Okay, this is the last one, and then I'm going to go. But bearish, market wants to go down. And it closed below my 50. So I would wait for it to pull back, right? I will wait for it to pull back. And right up on my, I think that's what, the 23. And then I would take that down. I would take it down to the 50. And that would take me here. This is the 50. And that is 121 pips. Can you wrap your head around 121 pips? Yes, you can. It hit. Now right here, and I'm glad that this happened here. Right here, see that wicks matter, and you can be wicked into profit or wicked out of profit. So what I do, I never put my TP on the exact price of the 50. If I'm selling, then it's at least 3 pips above the 50. If I'm buying, it's 3 pips below the 50. Because sometimes what happens is price will get right to that 50. That wick can be right there, and it'll pull back on you. It'll pull back on you. Even when that happens, we still know it's going to hit it. But listen, don't get me real close and then pull me back. So what I do is I always leave about a 3 pip difference before and or after the 50, depending on the position that you're trading in. That way, give me my money. I'm done. Off to the next trade. And as you can see, this is what happened here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but this is what happened right there. That wick barely touched it. And then what happened? It pulled it right back up, right? But then when it came back, what did it do? It went straight through that 50. So you would have still got your money. But I won it the first time around, right? That's just me. So again, just want to pop in, share some value with you, show you how you can, one of the many ways that you can use the tools that's available with the triple arrow system. And that's what it's about. Simple, easy trading, guys. It can be done. It exists. Believe me, it exists. I've been in my pajamas. Of course, we are quarantined. I've been in my pajamas. Of course, take care. I'm a little hygiene now. I don't think but nevertheless, I trade in my pajamas. I work in my pajamas, and I kick back and relax in my pajamas. And when I want to, put some clothes on and of course go out to the grocery store and things like that, that's my outing, and that's my reason for, really doing that, because that's really the only reason I go out until all of this stuff in the world has we've been delivered from it. That's what I'm waiting on the Lord to deliver us from it. And but in the meantime, guess what? I'm trading and so many others in this community, thousands worldwide, utilizing the triple arrow system and making a huge difference in their financial affairs. And a lot of people are out of work because of what's happening in the world, and it's very unfortunate. And a lot of individuals' hours have been cut, and I can say those that are in the trading community, the whole trading community, they have the skill set to still grow their money, to still build their accounts, and not have to suffer financially because of what's happening in the world. And I just love this system, guys, because it it's very forgiving to the new person. The new person coming in can really get straight to the money. And I'm not saying you're going to come right in. Let me give a disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor at all. I just utilize this system. I've learned some things. I perfected some things. I'm not a master, but the things that I have learned and perfected, I'm sharing with you. And the new person coming in, they have a lot of advantages utilizing the triple arrow system, because a lot of things that they would have to know and understand and work, pull together simultaneously, they would have to do that manually, whereas the system provides a lot of that leverage for you already. And so you can just focus on the system, the trading system, and how to use it. And it's real simple and easy, guys. So I can go on and on, but I won't. I am going to go. So until the next time, I'll see you on the next video. Hit the link, subscribe. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.